Hey everyone, and welcome back to Nature Life. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. We're all about exploring the wonders of the natural world, and today, we have an exciting episode lined up. In today's video, we'll be diving into the fascinating history of an extinct species, the Pachystruthio dominicensis, a European ostrich that once roamed the lands of Europe. This remarkable bird was once a key part of the continent's wildlife, but today, it's only a shadow in the pages of history. Stick with us as we uncover everything there is to know about this giant of the past. Let's get started. The Pachystruthio dominicensis, often referred to as the European ostrich, was a species of large, flightless bird that lived during the Pleistocene epoch. This bird is often considered a close relative of the modern-day ostrich but was unique in many ways. Unlike the ostrich we know today, the European ostrich had a few distinct features that set it apart. This bird stood about 2.5 meters tall and weighed roughly 150 kilograms, which is much larger than the ostrich we're familiar with today. Despite its size, it was a fast runner and would have been able to cover great distances in search of food or escaping predators. But unlike today's ostriches, which roam the African plains, Pachystruthio thrived in the grasslands of Europe. The Pachystruthio was an impressive bird, with strong legs adapted for running at high speeds. Its long, muscular limbs were perfect for covering the open landscapes of Europe, which were vast and grassy. Its wings, though small and non-functional for flight, were likely used for balance or mating displays. One of the most fascinating aspects of this bird is its size. The Pachystruthio was much larger than the modern-day ostrich, making it one of the largest flightless birds to have ever lived. The fossilized remains show that it had a robust skeletal structure, which helped support its massive size. Its beak was also different from today's ostriches, being broader and more adapted for its diet, which mainly consisted of plants, fruits, and seeds. The European ostrich lived during the Pleistocene epoch, which lasted from about 2.6 million to 11,700 years ago. This was a time when Europe was much colder, and large herbivores like mammoths, woolly rhinos, and giant deer roamed the landscape. The habitats that Pachystruthio dominicensis thrived in were wide, open plains, rich in vegetation, which made it an ideal environment for grazing birds. Fossil evidence suggests that it roamed across southern and central Europe, from Spain all the way to the Balkans. However, this bird wasn't just confined to one region, it likely adapted to a range of different environments, from open savannas to semi-arid grasslands. We know from fossilized eggs and bones that Pachystruthio lived in relatively large groups, which suggests that it was a social species. So, what happened to this incredible bird? Why did the Pachystruthio go extinct? The most likely reason for its extinction is the combination of climate change and human activity. As the climate began to warm at the end of the Pleistocene, the vast open plains that the bird called home began to shrink, and the landscape transformed into the forests and woodlands we know today. At the same time, humans were starting to spread across Europe, hunting large mammals for food. The arrival of humans likely placed additional pressure on the ecosystem, with hunting and habitat destruction playing a role in the bird's eventual extinction. The Pachystruthio gradually disappeared, leaving behind only fossilized remains as evidence of its existence. Fossil evidence of Pachystruthio has been found across Europe, with notable discoveries in areas like France, Germany, and Spain. These fossils have provided paleontologists with key insights into the bird's size, behavior, and lifestyle. But how do we know so much about this extinct bird? Most of the information we have comes from fossilized bones, especially leg bones and beaks, which are particularly well preserved. Researchers have carefully reconstructed its size and appearance based on these fossils. In fact, some fossilized eggs have also been found, giving us a glimpse into how this species might have raised its young. The study of Pachystruthio dominicensis is still ongoing, and new discoveries continue to shed light on its life in the wild. While the Pachystruthio dominicensis is long gone, its place in history remains crucial. Studying extinct species like this one helps us understand the ecosystems of the past and how climate change and human expansion shaped the world we live in today. The extinction of the European ostrich is a reminder of how vulnerable species can be when faced with rapid environmental shifts and human intervention. By studying these ancient creatures, we can learn valuable lessons about conservation and how to protect the species that still call our planet home. And that's all for today's video. We hope you enjoyed learning about the fascinating Pachystruthio dominicensis. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Stay tuned for more exciting content here on Nature Life. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of the natural world.